guys, and welcome back to What's Up with Torii. So right now I'm actually on the way to feed some stray cats in my old neighborhood. These are cats that I've been feeding for a really long time, and even though we moved away from the neighborhood, I don't know, they have a very special place in my heart. So, I always want to make sure that they have food and water. So right now, that's where I'm on my way to. And we're here. As you can see, the one on the left, his name is BamBam. And the one on the right, her name is Emily. And I bought these food containers and the water containers just for them. As you all know, I am a student at Georgia State University. I am pursuing a career in veterinary medicine, but right now I am an undergrad student and I am a biology major. But until I get into graduate school, I would like to open up a nonprofit animal shelter. And BamBam and Emily and all the other stray cats out here in the neighborhood, they are what really inspired me to do this. Since they are always outside, they don't really get enough water, especially water of all things. So I make sure to bring wet food along with me as well as dry food, because the wet food gives them a bit more hydration. And they actually love this wet food, the Gravy Sensations by Friskies. So I always make sure to get them a variety pack because I know that they prefer the wet food over the dry food. So in the year 2018, while I was at Albany State in college, my family moved here. And, I didn't really get a feel for the neighborhood until I came back from school. And when I came back from school, during that summer is where I found BamBam, like right at my front porch. So I've just been feeding him ever since. And then another cat came along and it looked just like BamBam. And I figured that it was BamBam's twin. So I have photos of her that I'm definitely going to put in here. She was actually adopted by someone in the neighborhood, so she actually has a home. But BamBam was not, and it's probably because he is cross-eyed, and I think he's beautiful, but I feel like a lot of other people, on average, would probably be like, oh no, I don't want a cross-eyed cat, but I didn't care. So here I am, you guys. After I feed them, I make sure that they eat like all of their food or most of their food, and I don't leave until most of their food has been eaten. And I only wait because other times before, in the past, other cats would actually like come out of nowhere after I left, and they would like eat the cat's food or like try to bully them, or they're all stray cats, so it's like they're fighting to survive almost, in a sense. So I just have to make sure that they're able to be fed in peace until I can adopt them when I move into my apartment very soon. And just to reiterate that, they're not getting enough water. So I make it a priority to bring fresh, clean water with me every time I go to feed them. Because when I used to come back here for like college breaks, such as summer break or Christmas break, and I would feed them, they would be so much bigger. But now they've gotten so much smaller. So as you guys can see, this is BamBam. He's a bit wild. That's actually why I named him BamBam, because he reminds me of the little kid from the Flintstones. But honestly, he really is a sweetheart. I feel like BamBam and all the other stray cats want what every other cat wants, just a safe home where they are loved and treated well and have a sense of security. You know, I feel like they're not evil, they're not dirty, they're not a threat to anyone's well-being or safety. Like, they literally just want a home and love. That is it. That is all. I don't have a car, so getting around Atlanta is a bit more difficult than someone who does have a car, because I have to carry everything literally in hand. So sometimes if I can't afford to take a lift, I will have to put some of their food in a plastic bag and just put it in my book bag, which is still okay, but I can't wait until I get a car so that I can give them food more often. So what I'm doing right now is just moving their food and water, because there are ants down there and they're really just bothering the cats, and I don't want the ants to be bothering them while the cats are trying to eat. So I moved their food and water just up here. So now that Bam Bam and Emily are both done eating, it looks like, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to go. I've already caught my lift, and I actually have a couple of extra wet food packs, so I can bring them with me next time I come to feed them. The neighbors right there, they actually have a dog, so, you know, I try to keep their food, you know, up on the little hill, a bit isolated from the curb, so they're not seen, and they're also less likely to get hit by a car if the food is not close to the street. So right now I'm just walking towards the front of the apartment because I am about to meet my lift. So that is a wrap. See you guys next time on What's Up with Torii, and stay safe.